again. All right. Today is the last workout of the new year. And what not a better way to finish it off than by doing legs. And get ready for a long ride. Here we got 12 sets of 3 here. So get ready to watch me just kill myself. So only doing squats alone. Of course, I did forget my watch. So I'm using the stopwatch. Has a backup. So I was charging it because it was dying. And I just walked out without even realizing it. So, but I have a backup plan for it. So making things work right now, you know? But it's crazy to think that the year has almost finally come to an end. I mean, granted, like it's probably 8:30 right now in the morning, right? So I mean, we still got like, like 16 hours left, but 2024 is officially wrapped up. And I know like probably some of y'all, most of y'all are, panicking, or trying to figure out like how you figure out the New Year's resolution for yourselves, right? Going into 2025, what you need to do to lose the weight, look good, build the confidence, whatever the case is for you, whatever the desired outcome is. But, what you really should have done was in between, New Year's and Christmas. That's where the most majority of the battle is won. That's from New Year's to Christmas, right? Because, I mean, you really think about it, like, it's 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year's. But reality, I don't think this is going to work. So, if I get into the whole exposure, reason again, of course, this is the last week of the phase, right? And so some of the muscle groups, when we're working up to the 3 rep max right here, 3 RM. So it's like we're gonna keep working out until we get to our top set. Things that we're gonna keep building. Right now, I'm gonna do about 90 seconds. Again, based on how I feel. But I'm always getting, I get my body, I know my body can recover faster. Short reps with the 90 seconds. But I know, especially with 12 sets, I'm gonna have to put myself in a little bit longer rest, like 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more, depending on when my body needs the extra time and things like that. But I probably would say around sets, maybe 6 or 8. I was gonna start doing 2 minutes of it and things like that to, again, let my body kind of fully recover, recuperate those energies that I keep depleting between heavy sets. Because again, the main objective, the main goal, doing like, again, like these 12 sets of 3, right? These longer sets of heavy weight is where you can get the most hypertrophy, muscle building wise, doing this way, right? And this is where you can get the most like, more scientific sarcoplastic damage, like myofibrils inside your muscles. This is where the most growth is going to come from, right? And as to talk about too, is like between like what's going to be more beneficial, right? 3 sets of 12 or 12 sets of 3. Well, 12 sets of 3 is always going to be more beneficial than 3 sets of 12 because you're able to like push more heavy weight, but get closer to failure every single set. We got 5 pounds here. Actually, we'll go up 10 pounds. Because this is where you can kind of push yourself a little bit. So we'll go 10. So you might be thinking like, man, doesn't total sets like take forever? Not necessarily, to be honest. Like, yeah, like over time, like, do I recommend 90 seconds in between these? Nah, not really. I mean, again, like, if you try and get the most growth factor from, this type of volume, about 2.5, 3 minutes, it's going to be the most optimal thing, say, right? But then again, it's like, again, I've been like doing 90 seconds for a long time. So my body's just kind of just acclimated and adapted to it. Again, it's like I can play with it. It's like I can do 90 seconds in the beginning. Then as I start getting later down in sets, I can increase my rest time a little bit longer to 2 minutes and things like that. Again, it's like the goal and the objective of your workouts is not meant for you to rush through your workouts and just check it off the box. The goal and the objective is for you to get the pump, for you to make sure you feel the muscle contracting and squeezing, and then for you to get bigger, keep progressing over time. That's the objective. That's the goal. I keep thinking I have my watch, but I don't. So like, I mean, we're already on 4 set, right? It's probably taking about, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, right? So overall, like, just this block alone could take 20 to 30 minutes, right? Again, based on how long you take your rest, again, based on how many sets you do, right? But then again, it's like falling by, it's like this workout, for me personally, takes about hour 15 at most, right? So 60 to 75 minutes. I'm good. And that's it. That's it. Before, it used to be overkill. We think I had to be in the gym for 2 hours. Be in the gym for 2 hours, try to have like 6 days a week, twice body parts, like I said, chest and back, maybe shoulders and legs, stuff like that, right? And, it was like unsustainable because sometimes I'll be missing back days and I just want to make up for back. And I just go next week. It's like, that's wasn't the most optimal, back in my high school days. So it's just like learn how to like find the right volume, but also to learn how to find your split and find that routine. It's very important. It's very crucial because then at the end, you're not putting yourself in a position where you lag in any muscle groups. You make sure you're hitting them at least within that volume range of sets in a given week's time, right? Set 5 here. We'll still do 90 seconds right here. So again, like, hey, I always mention it's like if you're a person short time, you cut it in half, right? If you don't want to do 12 sets, fuck it, do 6 sets. You can still get the same amount, right? You might be able to push yourself a little bit more, right? Push away a little bit more. So it's like, again, like, you follow along, like, you don't necessarily have to copy exactly what I'm doing. Hey, by all means, if you want to, again, you just gotta have to kind of find that rhythm, right? Find that flow for yourself. And you might not be used to it. You might have to kind of build yourself up over time, and that's okay. But it's like, all right, like, if you want to do something similar, again, it's like take the workload off, like try and figure out the program for you, try and figure out like what muscle groups you're trying to have, like what exercises you're doing. You can follow along, you just want to do what I'm doing, but you don't want to do 12 sets because you're short on time, or 45 minutes just feels like it's good for you. Cool. Cut that workout in half, from 12 to 6 sets, right? And the rest of the workout's pretty easy, right? We got RDLs. We got 6 sets. We got lunges, 3 sets. We got extensions, as many sets as possible, and that's pretty much it. Of course, we start calves early on. Again, I'm not gonna showcase calves. This is not the prettiest. It's not the funnest thing, right? And so, I do calves before now because again, for me, it's boring. It's the most boring exercise. But again, still have to get the job done. Things like that. All right, set 6 here. Oh, that hit the spot. We're halfway there. Yeah, probably gonna get about 2 minutes. What's going on with you? Oh, I think. Just get older, the alcohol gets more expensive. Right. This is afterwards, right? And then you get older, and that shit hurts. Shine function and everything like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's like more the detoxing than right? Yeah. That's what's like for me is like when people ask me like how come you don't drink, it's like kind of like the reason you're talking about right there is like it's just that feeling afterwards. It takes me a while. I was younger. For sure. Yeah. Now it's like it's like it ruins like half my week. Right, yeah. You spent 2 or 3 days just trying to recover. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And then like that's like for the first 2 days you're not doing shit, you're just resting and things there. Yeah, I hear you on that. And the work and the headaches are still piling up. Yeah. But yeah, they get out there, man. Yeah, for sure, right? I get more people, like, I get more positive people, like, for them to keep up with it and things like that. It's like, it's too much. Yeah. Too much, right? I mean, there's always. And that's why I worry about like lax right there. Is like you try and keep up with people. It's like, nah, you just keep up with yourself. Exactly. But at the same time, it's like, which one's going to be more revealing to you? Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Definitely on that. All right, 5 more here. Was it 345? Let's see how these go. I'm gonna try to push for 365 here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm starting to feel a little bit now, so I'm gonna start taking about a 2-minute rest here in between sets now. Again, we got how set 7, right? 8, 9, 10. So we got 5 more sets. I don't know why I did my fingers, but we got 5 more sets here. But it's like, like I said, just find the program, find the right volume, find the right training for you, find the right split, right? The first step I recommend is like, look at your schedule. Fucking create your own schedule, right? Like create your own time block calendar, right? I was like, cool. First, of course, you have to do it first, right? Is put your work schedule in first, right? Because honestly, like you need a roof over your head, you need food on the table, all those things like that. You need to take care of those things, right? So put your work there first, right? All right. So let's take, for example, one person works 9 to 5, right? Again, guarantee you, A lot of people have different schedules, but again, just for example, you work 9 to 5, right? Cool. So you have two choices, right? You can plan to work out early in the morning before you go to work, or you can plan to work out after you go to work, right? Now, two differences, like, again, if you're a morning person, hey, by all means do it, right? Because there's nothing better than starting to work out off early in the morning. You get done, you feeling good, you feel energized, you feel awake, you feel alert, and you feel ready to go and things like that, right? So, hey. Plus, guarantee you, not a lot of people come to the gym at the 5, 6 o'clock morning slot, right? Yeah, you might have a small bit crowd, but you don't have a crowd like a 4 or 5 or 6 p.m. crowd, right? So you're not trying to deal with people, you're trying to get out. Early morning workouts the best one. Okay, let's say you're not a morning person, right? Cool. Go to the gym afterwards, right? Now this is where it gets tricky. Because most of y'all, you go to work, you come home, you sit, you relax, and then it's like an hour goes past, and like you don't have to drive because you already place your mind in relaxed state where it's like you're cool, you're home, you have to do shit because you already completed the day, which in reality you didn't do that, right? So it's like when you go into the gym after work, bring your shit, bring your gym clothes, you do pre-workout, right? Bring all the gym attire you need to go to the gym afterwards, right? Because go work, go straight to the gym. And again, it can take you about 45 an hour. You get done around like 6:30, let's say. Cool, you buy home by 7. Cool, you got about like, shit, you got now 2 to 4 hours to chill, depending on how your sleep schedule is and things like that, right? So that's how you can do it based on that, all right? So once you figure out you're a morning person or a night person, it's like, cool. I gave you driving 9 and things that, I mean, whatever time is, you figure out the traffic and things like that, right, too? So you kind of put down a spot. So let's say, cool, it takes about 30 minutes to get to the gym, depending on, like, again, based on traffic. It might not take you that long. It might take you 10 to 15 minutes, right? So it's like, cool. If I know I'm heading to the gym, let's say you're a person heading to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, of course, traffic is not going to be that busy, but like at the same time, it's like, cool, you got to kind of prep yourself 10 to 15 minutes to get yourself to the gym by 5:30, right? So you got to make sure you're out of the house by 5:15. Make sure you get at least something to eat, right? Protein shake, some type of fruit, and that's it. And things that something quick and easy. Get yourself some fuel, get yourself in the workouts, things like that, right? Shit. All right. I was at 9. We have 3 more here. We got about 5 here. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. So you had the morning plan out, right? Cool. You do workout 45, 6 minutes. Cool. Close to 6:30. You wrap it up. Out. Back again close to 7. Yeah, about like hour and a half. Chill before you go to work, right? Yourself rig, yourself another set of meal in, clean up, maybe rest a little bit, and then go to work, right? And then you got the rest of the night. Do whatever the fuck you want, right? Because you already completed those 2 tasks, right? You already completed your health focus. You already completed your job focus, right? So then like rest of the night, you can do whatever you want, right? Cool. Maybe you want to do some cardio. Again, I'm not a big fan of cardio, but you want to get some more steps in. You can do that and things like that. Give yourself another 36 minutes, just get your steps in, hit a 10K mark, and you're good to go. You're big chilling after that, right? Let's say, of course, you got to plan on traffic for the evening time, right? So you got to plan after that. So you hit around 5:36, right? Cool. Getting some day 45, 6 minutes. Get down by 6:37. Cool. You still got rest of the night, right? You can still all clean up, eat, ready to go for the next day. You got 8 o'clock. You got rest of the night to chill. Things that then again, if you're a person who kind of wakes up early in the morning before you work, you like to get a walk in before you go to work, definitely do so too. But this way you kind of can plan your schedule around the workouts, especially going into the new year. You're a person been inconsistent. Find days that you can go 2 to 3 days a week consistently. Two more. Because again, nothing beats having a structured plan. Because again, if your person finds like 2 or 3 times a week, locks that in that schedule, right? Who you found like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the best way. Cool. Can't go on based on your schedule. You plug that shit in. Plug it into the times you go to the gym. So when you try to plan or schedule events, whatever the case may be, around, you do it around your workouts. You don't talk yourself out. You don't, say, I'll do it tomorrow and things like that. Nah, fuck that shit. You have a mentality coming into where he's like, all right, this is my time to work out. I'm working out. I can still show up afterwards and things like that. Right? Like it's still going to be there. Party's not going to end just because, it's a short time. It's going to last for a good while and things like that. But again, bigger priorities, you're focused on yourself, right? You're trying to become a new, better version coming this year, right? So that's how you kind of look at it, right? So it's like, cool. You got your workouts in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You got to schedule and plan any events, socializing around your workouts and your job, right? Because those two are locked in. Now you can find other things to do to lock in, schedule time. But this is how you plan your schedule around to get to be the most successful, the most consistent type of structural plan that you have and things like that. Because again, the reason why you haven't seen any changes in 2024 is the reason why, because you don't have a structured plan. You don't have the point where it's like, cool, you're making these a non-negotiable for yourself. You're not making that a priority for you. So if you're in that person that's stuck and want to see a big change, make that shit a priority for you. Again, it doesn't take that much out of your time to focus on your health. Fuck. Again, just work out alone. You're doing till like 2-3 hours max a week, right? So if you can't devote your time 2-3 hours in the gym, and you're saying you're always busy, your priorities just ain't straight, to be honest. Oh shit. We got one more here. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of ready for the first rep. They caught me off by surprise. But yeah, it's all about locking that priority. It's all about locking that shit in for you on the schedule. That routine, those habits, right? It's like, cool, once you got your workouts in, figure out how you go about your eating, right? Figure out how you're gonna get your 3 to 5 meals a day. Again, everybody's gonna be different. That's why I give a range. Because Again, for people who are kind of 6 foot or above, like me, my size, we have to eat 4 to 5 meals to sustain the body structure, right? As opposed to someone's like 5'7" short, they might not need that many meals, right? 3 to 4, maybe the most out of it, right? Whereas once you got those two plays, figure out a good, consistent meal timing. That's just on the autopilot. Cool, you eat this time. Let's say you ate at 5, 12. Let's just say fucking 6 o'clock, right? Just an idea, right? So cool, your body's already on the autopilot as it is. So you don't have to think twice about you getting a meal in. Because you already know what time. Now again, you don't have to hit the same exact time every single day. If you hit within close to that range, still gives you that idea in the autopilot mode to where you're, cool, it's time to eat. And when you're eating, you gotta put in the mentality like you're eating with a purpose, right? You're eating to acquire that dream physique you're looking for, and you're acquiring to, be in the best shape as possible, right? So eat with the purpose of having that mentality, like what you eating for and things like that, right? All right, last set here. Oh, y'all. That's the next squats. RDLs. All right. 3 sets 5. And then we'll have followed by 3 sets of 1 here. Hamstrings are still a little tender from Saturday's workout. So, see how we play out here. But yeah, man. Again, just get that schedule in place. Once you get that schedule, you're pretty much 50% of the way there, right? Because, once you have a plan in place, you know the times that you're heading to the gym, and you know the days you're heading. It's you're 50% of the way there, right? That's half the battle. And playing out your meals, right? Playing out when you go meal prep too. So those all fall into play. Hey, take a look at the big picture, right? Cool. Let's say you're a person who hit 2 times a week, right? Say your person isn't consistent. Well, let's say 2025 is your year. And let's say you hit 2 times a week, every single week for 52 weeks, right? That's 104 times you went to the gym, right? That's probably 5 to 10 times more times you got in the gym in 25 than you have pretty much the rest of your life, right? So take a look at it that way. Find a way you can get 2 times a week where you try to hit 104 times per year, right? And you do that fucking year after year. That's just going to add up. That's just going to stack. And you're going to become a whole different person. You keep stacking up those sessions over a period of time, right? Now let's take that one step further, right? Let's take that one step further because I always get so many responses like, man, I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to look like you. And it's like, one, no, you ain't, dog. He ain't gonna look like me. He ain't trying to get like me, right? Because one, we're talking about the big picture, right? How many sessions? We take 5 times a week, 52 weeks. That's 260 sessions I acquired, excuse me, in that year, right? So that's, 1.5 times more than what you be doing, right? Again, on top of that now too, is you don't have your nutrition in place. And you don't have the 6 principles in check, master, all those things like that. So no matter if you're going to be, again, you want to make that gain, you try to keep catching up to me, hey, by all means, I'm with it, right? I'm always trying to catch up to the next person, right? Trying to be the better person, right? Because some motherfucker keeps coming after you, right? So you always got to keep improving, right? But at the end of the day, you're still, you're still improving yourself. At the end of the day, you're chasing the person to be better than what you were yesterday. So that's the way you look at it. But if you want that ideal physique, or ideal look, yes, it's good to have to chase it, right? But if you're trying to be like that person, you're never going to do it because you're comparing your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 7. All right. I got 3 sets of 1 here. I was just saying to nutrition, right? I would say you eat clean, right? 5 times all the week. Cool, you eating clean. 260 out of 365, right? So it's one way to look at it. It's like those small stacks, those small W's are going to pile up over time. You just have to stay consistent with it. And you have to look at the big picture, right? Now, again, let's say you're trying to hit 2 times, right? Shit comes up, again, life happens. Puts you in a position where, you can't make the gym, let's say, right? So you're okay, like it's not gonna be the end of the road, right? Again, shit happens, life happens. So be it. But I mean, like, it depends on how much of a priority it makes you, right? Because again, I know for myself, I'll make it happen regardless, right? Depending on whether this, again, the extreme circumstances is, I'll still make it happen when I show up to the gym, right? Again, I might not have to be long, but I know how to, again, focus myself, build myself to do what I need to do and things like that. But again, to the extreme circumstances, it's based on how you look at it. But, really good, whatever, regardless in life happens, try to make it happen. Again, depending on your circumstances and things like that, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. That was smooth. Whew. And the reason I said that too is like, I know I'm not human. I'm not normal, right? Like, if you guys heard my story, like 24 has been a wild ride. And it's taught me so many lessons, right? Like in the beginning of the year, personal shit happened. I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but what I can say about it is it puts you in that state and puts you in that position where, you know, that stress just kind of builds up and it kind of makes you unclear, you know, some of the days, right? Because you're so focused on that one thing, trying to figure out how to overcome it, right? But then again, I think it's gonna keep wearing down on you to the point where again, like just takes off your mentality, right? So there's been a work to focus on that, not let that be my main stressor, you know, because you have a plan in place, you do it. But again, sometimes it's again, we're all humans, we're not perfect, right? I would take some time for me to, you know, push past it, put myself in a position where I'm in a better place, right? But that time will come. Fast forward to February, my body completely crashed down, right? My nervous system overloaded. My body wasn't responding to digesting the foods, wasn't responding to transporting nutrients for me to grow, things like that. So I had to take off a week from working out, and it put me in a state where I had to kind of regress a little bit, right? I had to take the intensity, the load off for about 2 to 3 months to again kind of really retrain myself again, right? And kind of recover my body in a sense. And these sets of one fucking smooth as shit. That's crazy. Finish off 5 plates here. I'll tell you what, I fucking love RDLs now. Fucking, I used to not hate them, but I remember when my hips were fucked, my low back was fucked. I fucking despised them. I knew my low back would fucking ache every time. But now since I learned done properly, I learned done the correct way. Fucking, I love it. I feel like it's my strong suit. I'm posterior chain. It's my strong suit, right? And fucking like being like in the 500 pounds, no problem. Just coming right behind you. Yep, you good. I actually prefer like hinging over squatting, to be honest. That's just my take. Anyways, so yeah, so like my body shutting down. That kind of put me in a different state too, because I'm a fucking gym freak, right? I'm a gym rat and things like that. It's like taking some time off the workout or from a gym was hard because I didn't know what to do with myself, right? And like, even though like, yeah, I was getting back 60, 75 minutes, I kind of just didn't know what to do with the extra time in a sense. So that was a tough one, right? But I knew what had to be done. I knew this was the best route for me to do so, was take a week off, let my body heal, recover. And let me just start small again, you know, had to bomb, work myself up to the top again, right? Cool. That happened in February. Fast forward into April, I get in a car accident, right? Totaled my car. So that put myself in a different position because now I'm not on my own time, I'm on people's time. So that taught me is like, cool, what's my possible route solutions for me to show up to work, for me to show up to my clients, and for me to get point A to point B while still making things happen, right? Cool. So I had a buddy that lived down the street from where I work. Crashed on his couch. Just chilled there for about a month or so until I got a car. And that was it. Things that I walked to work. And, it was kind of cool because, like, damn, I got this couch, so I need to feel like I want to come. It's kind of cool because I was getting my steps easily because I was just walking to work every time. So it helped on top of, like, my training things, that right? And, of course, like, I'm very grateful and blessed for my body to let me do this. So, but it's like, I hate going on people's time because, like, when you try and do things or when you try, acquire things, like, it puts you into a decision, like, cool, how are you going to do other things, right? How are you going to get your groceries? So I had to walk to, like, one more. I had to walk to different places to pick up things, right? And I was cool with it. But again, you have to put yourself in a position where it's like, what's the best route alternative? What's the best solution that you're going to do to make sure you still get the job done? Now, again, is it going to take you a little bit longer? Yeah, it's going to. But at the same time, are you still going to get the task or are you going to still get the job done? 100%, right? You just have to plan around it differently. All right, last set here. Oh, that's it for RDLs. I'll see you on that. Hi, 3 sets 10 here. The glute, low back, left side, feeling a little bit better. Still feeling it though. As you know, we're just keep them the way up, little by little over time, which is kind of nice because I'm able to work on my balance here and things like that, right? Whew. But yeah, so able getting car accident, lots of walking during that time. But it's shit you gotta do. That's the shit you gotta show up, make it happen. Things like that, right? Cool. So I was in April/May. I fast forward July, right? And like a serious relationship, right? And it's been a while since like I truly had like felt this way to a person, and like it's been a while since like kind of exposed myself. I won't say exposed, but like find with new ways of myself that I didn't know I had in me, right? So it was like going through that. It was like a hard process and things like that, right? So this is the way that things happen, but like also too, as life, right? Life teaches you so many things that you're just not ready for, you're not prepared for. And it's something you just have to experience on your own. Oh, shit. So yeah, so you know, it taught me a lot. Taught me a lot, like the actual true compatibility, what it means. You know, it's all like what I'm willing to pull up with, what I'm not with, right? It's telling me like what and whom I'm looking for and things like that. So I got nothing but love for that person, right? Because I look at it was a great, again, it was a great learning experience, right? Both ways. Between being in a relationship and being, for myself, right? So I was a big learning curve for me as time goes on. And it's like, you kind of look at it, it's like, cool. I was kind of like almost like the icing on the cake, right? Then so be it. Fast forward to December, right? Year's about to almost end. And then, the car got back in June. Kind of went to shit too. So I've been in the hassle of, making things work. I can only go 4 miles right now. 2 places to the gym, back home, things that I'm still doing kind of like white hood shit. Filmed the fucking thing with like water and shit like that. So, but again, I'm making things happen. I'm showing up for myself, for other people, and things that. So again, the things I'm making work. Looking to get the new vehicle sometime this week and things that. But like I said, like 2024 has been a fucking wild ride. And let me tell you, 2025 ain't gonna know what's gonna fucking happen. I can guarantee you that. Last say here. That's probably the shittiest fucking set I've done in a while on that. All right. That's it for lunges. Last movement, quad extensions. This is like all the other past weeks. Total 100 reps. As many sets as possible. We're doing this at 120. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fucking wrong. Oh. Oh. That shit burns. Let's see how many we did last time. Let's see. All right, we did 35. So we did 35 again. We got 25, 20, 20. All right. So we retired the first set last time. So. Whew. That shit was a burn. Yeah. Then last week we did 25. So we're gonna beat that. Whew. Pump's gonna be nasty. Fucking legs gonna be veiny. I can already guarantee you that. Oh boy. But yeah, dude, like it's been a wild fucking ride for 24. Man, so many things, lessons have taught me so much, you know? And it's just like, it's crazy to think, like, again, like I could too, chose two paths, right? I could let that shit all affect me and put myself in a big hole and a worse spot. Or I took this route where I'm still showing up, I'm still making shit happen, for myself, for my clients. And, I'm living to the best life as I could, despite the situations I'm in, right? And that's the way you gotta look at life. Yeah, maybe things ain't going according to plan or ain't going according to the way you hope so or you would like. Again, that's the unknown. You never know what life is gonna throw you. What you can do right now is focus on the here and now. Focus on what you can do. Focus on like how you can put yourself in a better spot for your future self. The habits, the actions, and you do that consistently. That's life right there. Oh, stop, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh. Whew. That shit about to be well done here soon. We're at 65 total reps right there. I was really trying to shoot for another 35, but I fucking stopped. I stopped killing me. As we could have got at least fucking, 2 or 3 more inside. Right there. Whew. Yeah. Again, if this year wasn't your year, you know, fucking don't let this year be a defining factor to your life, right? Shit, for however long you've been living for, that's one out for me, 27, right? 1 year that's gone to shit doesn't showcase, it doesn't put myself in a position where, you know, life ain't fun or life is just not going according to plan, right? It's like, it's fucking 1 year. I got the rest of my years, for however long I'm standing on my 2 feet, to go about things, right? So that's what it just really is, to be honest. You know, again, this is why it's very important to control your mind. Because again, you let that inner bitch voice tell you like it's over, pretty much. It's telling you to give up. It's telling you to stay in the same spot, right? That's where your heart, your passion, your purpose, and your desire comes into play to get yourself out of that funk, right? Get yourself out of that misery. Oh. Oh, 22. So 65, 87, you got 13. We'll chill for a minute. Fucking just kill these quads. We do a pump check. Oh, fuck. But yeah, it's like I get guys, like, it's just never easy, right? Shit, it's like always unknown. And shit always leaves you unanswered questions, right? Like, it's your job to or seek those answers, seek the pathway you're searching for, right? Like, yeah, I've been there. I've done so many trials and errors, again, hell of life and shit like that, right? But at the end of the day, if you can find a way, show up for yourself. You can find a way to show up for others, right? And you can find a way to just keep making shit happen, right? It doesn't have to be a lot. You can use that 1%, right? Where that 1% is, whether it's health, work, you know, wealth, whatever the case is. You make that shit work for yourself, right? Improve. So it just really just comes down to let's be that 1% better each day. All right, 13 here. Uh, 13. Oh, yeah. Let's go check these legs out. All right, let's check the pump here. See, 4,000 calories, still treating me well and things that. Again, it's hard to flex these quads right now because they're so pumped. You go, Alger. Oh. You go. But yeah, so the veins, we're getting more vascular on the veins. I say it's hard to really flex these quads right now because they're so pumped. But as you can see, we're sticking in the striations, sticking here and things like that. We're still training around 236. So, you know, things are working. Things are moving along. Like I said, once we go back in the cut, more striations, more fucking development in these quads here, things that more vascular, right? But yeah, that's it for the leg workout. Again, that's it for week 4 of leg day 1 here. Yeah, next week's gonna be a new phase. I remind you, again, just recap, you know, today's the last day of 24, tomorrow will be 25. So build yourself a structure plan, find non-negotiables that you're gonna hit for that time being, things like that. You know, my life experiences through my 24, my lessons, my living, things like that, how I navigate, how I find solutions to the problems, things like that. And just pretty much, you know, just show up for yourself. That's all you really can do, just show up for yourself. So, other than that, we would have chest and tries, and we start the new year strong and some titties. So, other than that, you guys have a happy New Year's Eve. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Be safe.